Welcome friends to Excel beginners and advanced tips. In our petrol pump management system, so far we have created two user form like this. User form 1 for entering our product, and user form 2 for purchasing items. And now friends, we can see our sheets also. This is our purchase sheet where we added the quantity, rate and total amount automatically calculated, and a transaction ID in respect of every record. A single transaction, transaction 2, transaction 5, like this. But friends, here we need to move little further and say, if we want quantity and rate in decimals, so we need to modify these codes of user form 2 for these decimal places. So let's go to our user form, that is user form 2, and click on the add button, and we need to declare a variable, double variable, say dim, say n1 number 1 comma number 2 and number 3 as double, and we need to assign that value text box values in double type so that decimal place can be easily entered in our calculation. So we can assign n0 is equal to text box 1 dot value, and n2 is equal to text box 2 dot value. We can assign this if we want decimals to be entered in our sheet. And n3, we can write n3 is equal to n1 multiplied by n2. Here friends, we just replace this with n1 and here n2, and it will be n3. So friends, let's try to add another purchase. Here select, like we select P2 diesel, quantity say 110.75, say anything like this, and its rate 37.40. and if we add here, let's see what happens. See, we can easily use decimal place here, quantity and rate. So friends, just keep it in our mind that if we want decimal place in our rate and quantity and amount, we need to declare variables like float, double, etc. So if we declare double variable, it will be most preferable and most suitable for entering decimal places of numeric values. So friends, here again we need some modifications of the codes so that if these text boxes are blank, no record will be entered in our purchased database. So for this, we have done it in our previous videos. So for this, we can write on the top, if like this text box 1 dot text box, text box 1 dot value is equal to null, then message box, msg box within quote quantity blank. We can give exclamatory sign so that we understand that quantity cannot be blank, and exit sub and if, and likewise we can also copy this and paste for another text box, that is text box 2, and it is the ret, say ret blank, then exit sub and if. So let's try to run this code. If I click here at present where quantity and ret remains blank, so let's see what happens. Value, spelling mistakes, VALUE, value, again here also VALUE. Just type this, we need to type the right spelling. So let's see friends, quantity blank. If I put a quantity set 45 and say rate 40 for any item, LPG, say LPG, let's add, or if I delete this, let's try to add, because rate is blank now, so just try to add this. See, red blank, BLANK, spelling mistake also. So just giving here for this moment, and it has been entered. If I give the values in the text boxes, just going there and just changing the spelling mistake, correcting the spelling mistake, blank, BLANK, not C. Okay friends, this was our remaining task, and now we will move little further so that we can navigate in our in the records of sheet 2, because it is the one of the vital sheets. It will be one of the vital sheets. There will be more sheets in our process, but it should be controlled well, and for this friends we need to, if I want to modify or any quantity or rate, anything, or want to delete any items for wrong entry, then what should I do? We need a modify and delete button and delete codes to do the desired task. And before that friends, it will be easier to understand if I have a list box here, and we can see our records and records and its updation. So friends, we can take a list box here to see all the fields, all the records of user from 2 of sheet 2, actually sheet 2. So it will be easier to navigate our records. We can see this. We need to see these records of sheet 2 here. So just going to our initialize event, we need to add items in this list box, that is list box 2. So just going to our initialize event, let's type for adding item in sheet in for adding item from for adding records, we can say from sheet 2 in list box 2. This is our work at present, friends. So just quote it, and we need to do this work now for adding records from sheet 2 into list box 2. This is our comments. We need to do this, and friends, this is similar to these codes. Just we need to little modification, and we will do that. Just copy this and paste this. See friends, sheet 2 dot trails, we don't need this, we do not need this. And total row, it will be the sheet 2 total row. We instead of total row, same variable, we can say tot row. Okay, tot row, just change. For changing, I am writing tot row as variable. Sheet 2, here instead of sheet 1, we want to take data from sheet 2, hence sheet 1 will be replaced with sheet 2. And for x, and instead of x, because x has already been taken above in this sub or in this procedures, so say I to tot row, just copy and paste. And then list box 1, instead of list box 1, we can type list, we need to type list box 2. And instead of column 2, how many columns we require? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We need 7 columns here. Just typing here 7. And list box 2 dot column width, for these friends we need to change it list box 2 35, and instead of 35 we just disable it. If required, I will give it later. And list box 2 dot add item 2, if I don't give any column width, it will be automatically adjusted within the column. Okay, so at this moment I disable this code. So list box 2 dot add item. Now here list box 1 will be replaced by list box 2, and list box 2 here, every list box 1 will be replaced by list box 2 in this section. And sheet 2, here it will be sheet 2 dot cells 1, and again list box 2 and sheet 2 dot cells 1, here it is 2. And similarly we need to change all the, we need to copy all the codes like this and paste it here, and just change it 3, it's 3 sheet 2, and it's again copy paste. Here is the list box 4, and it is the 4, sorry 0 1 2, actually 0 1 2, it's the 4th, means 0 1 2 3, it will be 3. We just want to display the records of sheet 2 in our list box 2 here. Just 0 1 2 3, this will be the 4, and it will be the 5th column of sheet 2. Again copy this, just paste this, and 5th column, actually sixth column. 0 to 50 means sixth, and it will be the sixth column of our sheet 2. And for the final column, we just copy this. We have already copied, just only paste this, and it will be the sixth. It will be sixth. 0 to 6 means seventh column of our list box 2 will be assigned the value of seventh column of sheet 2, that is 7th. And friends, just we close the for with next. Now let's friend try to run this code and see what happens. See, we can see friends, all our records of sheet 2 are being displayed in this list box, that is list box 2. And if we type and if we click, just closing this, it is being displayed. All the records have been sheet 2, not P4. All the records have been P4. Something wrong here. All LPG, not all LPG. Just we need to change something. Just going to initialize event and dot row sheet 2 dot cells rows dot count. Okay, I is equal to 2 to dot row list box 2 dot column count 7. Okay, list box 2 dot add item. Okay, list box 2 dot list count sheet 2 dot cells X instead of X. Here we need to type I, otherwise everything will show wrong value. Okay, we need to change X in to I in this section, because same variable cannot be used. Here I have changed I X to I, so we need to put I here, that is row number starting from column 2. Okay, of sheet 2, starting from row 2 of sheet 2. Okay, so let's try. Yes friends, now everything is clearly seen, and we can see I have already written the codes. While clicking this, it will be showing the following items. So it is not so much important friends. We can type this or you can analyze this. Just I need to type this again for your better comprehension friends. Just deleting this for this moment and saving it. At first we just do this task. We just completed this task, that is to enter or to add the items in this list box 2 here from our purchase database or purchased sheet. And now friends, that was seen in previously. If I select any of these items, the corresponding data will be shown above, including the last column denotes the transaction number. Okay, transaction ID, and transaction ID will be our key field, and that will be displayed on the top, and then after product code, product name and quantity, and then rate. These will be displayed in specific manner. Okay, so first, to display the transaction ID on the top, we need a label here. Just going to our form and taking a label, just say like this. Before doing that, we can just making a space on the top like this and taking a label here, and just took a label, and we can rename the label with our transaction number or ID, transaction ID. And here friends, just copy this label here. Oh sorry, just we need a copy here. Just press the control and drag. Yes, so we don't want to design it first. We want to write the appropriate code first. We want to understand the code. So in place of transaction ID, it is the caption. I want to delete this caption. So going to our property window and caption transaction ID, I am deleting this. And see friends, this has been deleted. And also see friends, the name of this level is level 8. It is a level 8. And here friends, we want to display the transaction number, which is the 7th column of the sheet 2. 7th column of the sheet 2, like 1 2 3. These are the transaction numbers. And if we take the reference of this list box, this is the column 7th, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and just drag it 7. And if we start it from 0, that will be the 6th. Say, let's see, 0 1 2 3 4 and 5 and last 6. So just we need to type, and now we need to write the codes for display items. As you select the items, the corresponding items displaying above: transaction ID, product code, product name, quantity, and rates. So friends, just to remind this is the level 8 transaction ID, and product code is level 2, and level 4 is the product name, and text box 1, text box 2. Okay friends, so first write the codes for level 8. So going to our whenever you click here in the list box, select the items from the list box. So you can write it in this click event or double click event. For this moment friends, I am writing it in the click event. Just click event, and on error resume next. Let I wrote it little while earlier. I keep it for this moment. And we need a for loop here for x, say is equal to 0 to list box 2 dot list count -1. So, and now we need to assign the value of the selected item in our controls size. First control is level 8 dot caption will be assigned the value of list box 1 dot, sorry, this will be the list box 2 dot list, again list box 2 dot list index, or what will be the index of 6th column of the of 7th column of the sheet 2. This will be the index 6, because 0 to 6 will be the 7th column of the sheet 2 and the 7th column of the list box. Okay, here in respect of list box, I am giving it 6 here, because 0 it will start from 0 and to 6, that is 7th. Okay, and again friends, I am copying this and just pasting here, and level here I 2 level, instead of a 8 I am just replacing it by 2, because here will be our code, product code, and the product code is in the list box. How, just see the product code is the second code. You can see this is the 0 in respect of list box. This will be the 0 and it will be 1. Okay, so this will be the 1. Okay, again copying this and pasting here, just typing instead of 2, typing 4 here for our product name. Product name here you can see 0, 1, 2 here, 0, 1 and 2. Product name will be displayed after product code, and then we need to display quantity and rate. So here friends, just making a copy, and we need to change this, that is text box 1 dot value will be, what will be the text box 1 dot value? That is our rate. That means 0 in respect of list box 2 column, in respect of column of list box 2 we can calculate this from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. This will be our quantity. Actually this will be our quantity 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 1, 2 and 3, and this will be our quantity. It is with the 3. Text box 1 dot value is equal will be our quantity, and again pasting it here. Just just deleting this, and we take this so that it will be quicker. And text box 2, our rate will be the value, that will be the 4th. So I think friends, I have entered all the references correctly, and now next, and if we click here, if we run this, let's see what happens. If I click item anything, this see P1 petrol and 60 and 65, it is being displayed perfectly. And P1, let's see, it is the 6th, it is the 6th ID, transaction ID is the 6th, and P1 and product name is petrol and 8057. Okay, all the required data is being displayed on our controls within labels and text boxes. These are the controls, friends. So here friends, if I want to modify or delete whole records, or want to modify just two, quantity and rate, then what should I do? We need a update button here. So just copying this here, just controlling, just we need, instead of add, say update, say update, and in the update button we need to write codes here. And for this moment, for these friends, I need to make it clear that we will do we will update or delete with taking the reference of transaction ID here on the top. So just for this moment we can enhance the size. Just for this is the key thing, this is the key field, friends. So we need to enhance the size of this field so that it can be clearly seen. So transaction ID is the key. So if we want to update, we need to write codes in the update button here. Double click here, and let's first we need to update here, and just double click here, and let's type, we need to know the total number of rows, tot rows, where I wrote the tot rows. Just we want to copy this. So initialize here, friends, we can copy this because it will be required. Tot row of the sheet 2, total row of the sheet 2. Okay, going to update here and pasting it here. Okay friends, and see friends, if sheet here we need if statement for if condition for matching with our transaction ID with the values of the cell values. So friends, if sheet 2 here dot cells I comma what, I comma 7, friends, just see, we need to give the reference correctly. This is the seventh column. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If this value is equal to the value of this level, that means which is being displayed here, then it will proceed for updation. Okay, so if 7 is equal to level 8 dot caption, sorry, we need to correct the name, correct the spelling, label dot caption, then what? Then for updation we need to update, friends, two fields, that is this field, that is quantity field and rate field. Okay, this is a text box 1 and text box 2, friends, and then text box 1 dot text box text box 1 dot value, we can say, will be the value of text will be the value of, we can write sheet, we can for updation, friends, if then friends, this value, actually I am writing in reverse order. So friends, this value, this will be the sheet 2 dot cells I comma 7. Oh no, this is the sheet 2 dot cells comma I, which will be the value just 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, cell 4 will be equal to the value of text box 1 dot value. So fourth column, that is our quantity, which will be displayed in text box 1, friends. And again, friends, we can copy this and just paste it here, and just 5 and to the value of text box 2, and end if, and next to close the for. Just we can align this letter, but let's see the reference are not are correct or not. I4, actually I1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, let's see, friends, what happens if I run this program. If I run this program, let's see, friends, what happens. If I want to modify this with let's see, with 80 instead of 80, 45, and here is also 45. See, 80 and 57 will be converted into 45. And before doing that, we need a refresh. We need to refresh this form so that the updation takes place both in the sheet as well as in the list box 2. So just going back for a little while and typing this unload user form 2 and user form 2 dot show, and now just going back there, and just here we need to update this 45 or anything like 45, say, just clicking the update. So let's see what happens. Just see, this 80 and 57 is 6th, transaction ID is 6th. Just remind this, clicking the update. Okay, just click. See friends, going there, 6th, 45 and 45 has been updated perfectly. If I want to change the rate, that is 45.75, just update. See friends, 45.75 has been updated into our list box 2 and also updated in our sheet. You can see this here 45.75. Thus friend, you can update our records as we want. And friends, now we want to delete any records if there is any wrong entry. So just copy this and type delete and double click here, and for updation the code will be same as updation, just we need to change some little bit. Just copy this and delete and paste it here. So again you can take the reference of dot row, no problem. And if it is, then we need to select this. We need to select this. That means we need to select the cell where the transaction ID is situated, and then we need to delete the entire row of the selected cell. And so dot entire row dot delete. Okay friends, let's see what happens if I select the transaction ID. Let's see, I want to delete this record, that is transaction ID 8. Just pressing delete, see what happens. You can see here transaction ID 8 here. Just delete this. See friends, 8 has gone, and from this sheet also, sheet 2, 8 has gone friends. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 and 9. And friends, if I want to add here like petrol and say new entry 85 and say 90.50, and if I want to add here, say let's see our transaction, what will be our transaction ID, add. See friends, this transaction ID has become 10 and our records has been entered perfectly here. So thus friends, we can add, update, delete. We can also refresh this, and we can also just shuffling with this form, so that if we click here, this will be disabled or this will be disabled, and if we click here, this list box will be disabled, as something disable and enable. We can do this. And friends, for this moment I am concluding here at present, and next video I will start from enable and disable whenever it will be needed, and refresh forms. So for this moment I am just concluding with the two command buttons, that is, one is update, another is delete. Okay friends, so thank you very much friends for accompanying with me, and if it is little helpful, please subscribe this channel, and it will be a great boost for us. Thank you friends, thank you very much.